How's it going, everyone? I just want to do a quick review on the new radio vertical 10-inch display. I just got it from AliExpress. It took about 1 week of shipping, and I had some questions earlier. I posted a video in the group. I had an issue installing the rear backup camera. I did a lot of research. I couldn't find a solution on how to hook it up, because when you purchase these aftermarket radio, usually you can't use the factory backup camera. I heard about some people in the group talking about this Maestro canvas unit, where it can convert these aftermarket radio hooking up to your original factory equipment. I did not get that because the seller said they have their own canvas built inside, and basically you can use every function, including the steering wheel, which I'll show you in a minute, but you cannot use the factory camera, which I bought it from them. But I'll show you how the guy did it, and here's a quick review. So let's get to it. So here's the radio, 10-inch. Everything works. Navigation, radio, that works. Also, another thing is it also connects with the car music. So all the USB ports. I have an iPod connected with the interior USB, so that works as well. Here's my playlist. So here's all my music. And the Bluetooth works. So I actually did the install all by myself, except for the rear camera. So here's really just 3 separate antennas you need to hook up. There are a 4G antenna, a GPS antenna, and the third thing is really not antenna. It's this interior speaker for the Bluetooth. And I'll show you guys where I hook these wires up. So for the exterior GPS and the 4G antenna, it's right here. And I run the wire through the panel, the little seals in here, and through the panel down here, and pop this cover up. Most of the wire were done through the interior glove box, and through here, and behind the unit. So it was very easy to access through the little space behind the glove box into behind the radio, which I'll show you in a minute. So separately, the speaker, I did the other way around. Actually ran through the other side, because when I'm speaking, I wanted to put the speaker as close to me as possible. So I went through under the dash, under the steering wheel, along the roof panel on this side, and then up to here. So that's really close to me. And it's also put inside of the roof. I try to put it as away from the window as possible, but I also wanted to keep close to me. That's why I didn't mount it on the window. So I just want to show you what's behind the radio. So all the install is very smooth. Everything got plugged in. So that's the 4G antenna, GPS antenna. That's the 4G. This is the radio wire, and that's all. These wires are it came with the radio from the seller, from Alibaba. So that's their own canvas. It's called Race. So the only question I had, which is the backup camera, and I had really trouble with, is, so this is the backup camera wire right here, the one with the little red piece. And also I did the wiring myself as well. it came with a few yellow wires to connect it with. One is this gray piece, and the other one is, where's the other yellow? Back here. So you see this black yellow versus this gray yellow. So apparently you're gonna leave this black yellow alone and connect with the gray yellow here, and then just leave this red piece. You're not gonna connect that to anything. Same as this purple piece, that's also sealed off. You're not gonna connect that. Oh, also there's another one marked as camera in. So apparently that really confuses me because it says rear camera in. So I thought you're gonna connect that, but apparently it doesn't. So my radio guy did all that. But again, the rest of the wiring I did myself. So don't get nervous when you see it. If you buy this radio, everything is really straightforward. It's really plug and play because you see all the ports, they have different sizes. So there's no way you're gonna make a mistake because it's either you can connect them or you can't. Oh, by the way, from the factory. So after I took the factory radio out, there are only 4 cords. It's this gray piece here, that's for all your interior USB connection. And you have the white piece here are for the radio. You see that black cord goes here. And then you have the yellow, and then you also have a purple piece back here. A red piece, sorry. So, and that's all the 4. Oh, and I'm sorry, also the power source. So the only 3 things you're gonna be needing to connect from the factory source are the power source, power box, of course, that connect with the wire came with the radio, and also your interior USB, which works, and also your radio, which is the white one. So you're gonna leave the yellow and the red alone. You're not gonna connect those. And the rest is really straightforward. You just connect them, plug and play. So let me show you my backup camera. So right now I have the ignition on. So put the car in reverse, and this is automatic. Oh, I'm sorry, I have the rear camera. I have the trunk open. So let me just, as I walk to the trunk, I'll show you the wire, how I run for the rear camera. So again, it goes through the glove box, it goes through the roof panel. It's gonna be behind these panels here, and behind these rubber seal. And goes along this side and goes all the way back there. And at the back, here I'll show you how the guy did the camera for me. So when the wire comes out from there and goes from here all the way blah blah blah, and he went through here and goes through behind the window, and it came out right here on top of the factory camera. It's very easy to pop this open, and then goes through behind this panel, and that's the aftermarket camera. So the only wire you're gonna connect, the 2 power source wire you're gonna connect for the aftermarket camera, is the red wire, which is the power source. That's gonna be connecting with your reverse light. So you're gonna take this reverse light out, leave the bulb in, it's just a plug, and you're gonna cut a small piece until you see some of the loosened steel wire, and then you're gonna basically snug them together and then just tape them. And then the black wire is gonna be going to the ground, which what he did is he left it inside of this panel and then just basically snuck into one of the nut to make a ground source. And that's it. That's really you have to do for the rear camera. So let me show you the reverse. There you go. So reverse, everything works, except for the it's not really the horizontal style anymore. Like the factory is vertical, and I really like the big screen. And there's a lot of lines here, and the video quality is really clear, and I love that. The radio itself is great. And also the steering wheel control. I'm sure you guys have a question with that. So how the seller showed me is you're gonna go to setting and car setting. Oh, sorry, factory setting. Password is 4888888. And you're gonna go to protocol control. So it's gonna be the first, as you can see, is can set, which is the canvas setting. The first one is default as a raise. You're gonna keep that, and you select Jeep. So right now he's still he's still finishing up the Jeep Renegade model. It's basically for the 17 year. So, but he asked me to use 17 Grand Cherokee for now. That's what I did, and save and everything. So right now the factory buttons here, the call works, hang up, volume, that all works. Let me show you the volume. Here we go. So that all works.
Signing up to accept touch-free payments for your business is easy. Touch-free.
And that's pretty much it. I love this radio. It only cost me about $250, including shipping. And really, even though it's shipped from China, it only took about 1 week to get to me. And I live in New York City, so it's really fast. And I'm also getting a protection film for this. Most likely it's going to be anti-fingerprint, so this way it can prolong the life of the screen. And that's it. And I hope you guys like this. If you have any question, feel free to ask me. Again, I'd rather buy this one than those Pioneers, or the one you get from Best Buy, which costs you over $2,000-$3,000, including installation. And also you have to get like a separate set of canvas, which is kind of annoying. There's more wire to go through, so I definitely recommend this. Let me know if you have any questions.